So, good morning once again. So, we are studying chapter number 5 of Geography Water. So, let's move on with another topic from the chapter. This is conservation of water. Okay. So, what is conservation? What is conservation? Conservation means to save something, okay, to preserve something, to protect something for this generation, for this time, and also for the future. So here we are talking about the conservation of water. So water needs to be conserved. Why water needs to be conserved? Because it is very precious. It is very important. Without water, there will be no existence of life on earth. So it supports life on earth. That's why we have to save it. Now there is plenty of water on earth, but still we need to save because the water which is available in plenty is all saline water. Okay, this is not fit for our use, readily available for use. Okay, the fresh water which we use, which all human beings and all living organisms use, is very limited. Okay, only 3% of total available water is fresh water, and even from that 3%, very little is available as in liquid form. Okay, rest of it is available in the ice form, in thick ice sheets in polar regions and another glaciers, etc. Okay, so this is very necessary to conserve the water. So how we can conserve water? So there are different steps for water conservation. First is practice rainwater harvesting. What is rainwater harvesting? Means we should not allow the water to flow away in drains or anywhere. We have to make sure that this water may seep into the water table. Okay, so the water must be absorbed by the earth. So there are different methods of rainwater harvesting. Rooftop rainwater harvesting system is very popular, where we used to collect the rainwater falling on our roof and collect it down there in the pit. Okay, we can also rebuild our or repair our ponds in villages, okay, to collect the rainwater. Fix leaky taps and don't let them run when not in use. Okay, if you see around yourself, in your streets, in your homes, there are some taps which are leaking or which are running without any purpose, you can just stop them. Okay, avoid wastage of water at home. You should not waste a single drop of water. Okay, cut off the water supply to any areas in the home that is not in use. There may be some areas in your home also where there is supply of water. You should cut that so that no leakage took place. Use rainwater to water the plants in the house. Okay, we must use the rainwater. So how you can use that rainwater if you have harvested the water? Never throw water away. Use it for some other purpose. Okay, we have to. This is actually recycling of water, reuse of water. So there are also big treatment plants. If you search the YouTube, okay, you search the internet, you can see number of methods to reuse the water and recycle the water. Okay, how to purify that water, you can learn from different platforms. Spread awareness among people. So World Water Day is celebrated. We have read in the previous lecture that World Water Day is celebrated every year to create awareness among the people about the uses of water and about water conservation. Okay, so we need to conserve our water resources. We should reuse, recycle, and less use. Okay, also is there is also a need to use when it is required, otherwise avoid using water. Okay, so the water bodies needs to be protected. All the water bodies, whether they are rivers, ponds, okay, lakes, they need to be protected. The wastewater, the sewage water, or you can say the dirty water from our drains must not fill the water bodies. Okay, we have to protect our water bodies, then we will be able to conserve the water, then we will able to use the water for a longer time, okay, for our future generations also. Otherwise the underground water table is getting low day by day. Okay, you know, everywhere there are bore wells. Okay, submerged uh, submersible water pumps are being used to take out the water, especially in Punjab. So if you don't conserve the water, you don't aware the people about that serious matter, then we will be shortage of water in the coming times. Okay, the National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme provides for watershed development. What is watershed development? So watershed development means the conservation, regeneration, and judicious use of all natural resources within a particular watershed. वाटरशेड डेवलपमेंट का ये मीनिंग होता है कि कंजर्व करना, रीजनरेट करना, जुडिशियल यूज करना सभी नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज का. ओके, दिस इंक्लूड्स रिस्टोरेशन ऑफ वाटर बॉडीज, रीस्टोर करना, दोबारा रीबिल्ड करना, रिपेयर करना वाटर बॉडीज को, सच एज टैंक्स, canals, activities, okay, aimed at forestry, land development and soil erosion. सारी की सारी चीजें वाटर के साथ ही कनेक्टेड हैं. सो इफ यू वांट टू कंजर्व वाटर, यू हैव टू use everything judiciously. Okay, repair everything. Forest must be grown so that there must be a reasonable adequate rainfall in the area. Land must be developed properly. Okay, we are just creating concrete everywhere. We are creating the forests of concrete. We don't need forests of concrete, we need the natural forests. Soil erosion flood control is also controlled under watershed development program. Okay, so this scheme differs substantially from earlier schemes in that its starting point is the empowerment of rural people rather than providing employment to the poor. सो नरेगा का नाम आपने सुना होगा, नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी स्कीम. ओके, जो एमजी नरेगा बोल देते हैं उसका महात्मा गांधी नेशनल रूरल एम्प्लॉयमेंट गारंटी स्कीम. सो इस प्रोग्राम के अंडर ही हम क्या क्या कर रहे हैं कि एम्पावर कर रहे हैं रूरल पीपल को. सिर्फ हम उनको वो नहीं प्रोवाइड कर रहे, हम उनको एम्पावर कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो वी आर एम्पावरिंग पीपल सो दैट दे कैन डू development of natural resources by themselves. Okay, they must not get dependent upon other organizations to do that for them. You can also find out more about this, okay, on the internet. So ocean water, what is ocean water? Oceans, you know, oceans makes up about 71% of the earth's surface and are connected to each other. Oceanic waters are interspersed with many smaller marine bodies like seas, gulfs, and bays. So you can, if you see the world map, you will come to know that the area covered by continents is much less, okay, almost less than half that is being covered by the water, oceans. Ocean, all oceans are interconnected. They form a single water body, okay, single system. So tomorrow we will read more about ocean water, its and movement of water in the ocean and many other things. Now let's recall what we have learned today. Here I am going to take a very small test.